to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Marcus. I was telling Wes. I saw your tweet about one of the commits went to Texas or something.
Yeah.
Berkeley.
Man, what's up with that?
It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The weirdest shit.
Why is
They
this
hit him,
weird? What
man.
happened? Like what happened?
This
The
kid,
money.
first of all, he's a troll, bro. He's a troll. He's probably better off not in the class anyway, because he's just one of these attention getting kids, because he originally was supposed to commit to Miami. He's been saying how much he loved Miami for like months now, but Miami wants to switch him to guard. He wants to play tackle. So ever since that happened, which happened like about a month ago, like he has been trending to like Michigan State was like the top team. And then out of nowhere, this report comes in saying that Texas is involved. And he responds back on Twitter saying, "Oh, that's fake news. It's not true. Why would I go to Texas if I haven't even taken an official visit there? I never even been to Texas." He says all this stuff on social media. And then what happens? He commits to Texas yesterday.
I don't want him no more. Just because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he ain't like, look, man, at the end of the day, like Mario Cristobal said, man, and everybody else, you feel me? Like, we want people to put in that work. You feel me? If you saying you bought that life, you feel me? Over here is basically, you know what I'm saying? Don't come over here and don't be about that life. Nah, we want what you talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody like that, off what you just said, like I can't F for somebody like that, because at the end of the day, one thing that my parents and my dad specifically, and I'm pretty sure everybody else parent told them, like, your word is really all you got in this world. You feel what I'm saying? And once you F that up, come on, you coming out and saying, why would I go out here? Why would I love Miami, this, that, and the other. You can say you love Miami, but that's not really anything. But as far as when you saying, oh, that's fake news, I ain't never took an official visit, this, that, and the other, and then that's who signed with.
Yeah.
It
was crazy. It was crazy. It's the craziest. It's one of the craziest recruiting like stories that I've ever seen. And for as long as I'm doing this, I've never seen a situation like this where a school just jumps in out of nowhere. So for me, it means they offered him the bag. Has to be the case. Texas, of course, it's got big money. They got their own network. They got
oil money.
They got the Longhorn network over there. So they must have offered him the bag and was like, hey, and then he wanted to tweet out because one of the Mannings is committed to that class. He's like one of the top quarterbacks. He's overrated.
Manning.
I do want to say that he's overrated because he played a Florida team and got destroyed on national TV. Got destroyed, and that Florida team is out of Tampa. Yeah, that team did make it to the state championship last year, but Chaminade waxed that team 21-0 in the championship game. So it tells you right there just the type of competition he's playing against. He's just a 5-star because of his name, to be honest. It's not because of the competition. And he came out and said, this guy Kirkland, he was like, yeah, Art said he needed a left tackle. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I unfollowed him, man. I unfollowed this kid because I'm just like, I don't even want to be involved in his shenanigans and watching his tweets. I'm glad his recruitment's over and we can just move on to somebody else.
Not just that, but we've been killing the offensive line as far as what recruitments and transfers, since Mario Cristobal took the position of head coach. And it just seems like he just probably thought that the competition was gonna do their thing. And as far as these Samoans that's coming over here, I seen a Samoan in the University of Miami. I think he came from Oregon. he was like squatting like 700 pounds, and then I see somebody else do something close to it, the bar bending and everything like that. I'm like, oh, what's going on? So again, and then you got the 5-star that just signed well, not signed, but committed to the University of Miami. Used to be a 4-star, back to 5-star. He probably just was not ready for the competition. And at the end of the day, you know, piggybacking off what you're saying, like, we don't deal with people that try to play them shenanigans. You got a lot of people that work and follow you guys and tweet about you guys, write stories about you guys. Keep it real. You know,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, you're gonna do what you want, regardless of the fact, especially if they're gonna give you the bag. If they're gonna give you the bag, then who am I to tell you not to go get it? You feel me? Especially Texas and Florida, we have no state tax, so we can't even use that as leverage to have you stay over here. But at the end of the day, you know, you should have kept your position vague, like a lot of these recruits. And you know, whoever you chose, that would have been what it was, you feel me? But just the plain fact that you over here playing games, then we won't deal with clowns on the MarcWes Sports Podcast. At least I don't. I know Marcus don't. So
Yeah. So it is what it is, bro.